What's up, DeFi of Thrones community? This is Mike, aka Alpha Chi. I'm going to take you on a tour today of the platform. So the first tab you're probably going to see here is this war tab. And this is a contest against two different tokens. In this case, it's PancakeSwap and Balancer. So at the end of the war period, which is in 2 days, the token that has the greatest performance, that pool is going to win. So everybody is going to pool their tickets together. You can buy tickets. So here I will buy tickets for Balancer, and you can see that one ticket is 10 DOT. Current price of DoTx is 31 cents. So one ticket is going to be about $3.15. So I'm going to buy 10 more tickets here. And of course, you'll have to connect your wallet. Also make sure that you're on Matic Network. You don't want to pay those high gas fees on Ethereum. So now you see I have 20 tickets. And you might be asking yourself, how do I get DoTx? You need to go over to QuickSwap if you want to purchase DoTx, and you'll have to go to CoinGecko to get the contract address. So DeFi of Thrones, contract address for Matic is here. You have two options. Either you can go from Matic into DoTx, or you can go from ETH into DoTx. So those are your two options to swap into DoTx on QuickSwap. And then once you have your DoTx, you can come over here and purchase your tickets. If you purchase your tickets and you decide that you want to switch houses due to performance, you can do so, but make sure that you do it before the initial period is up. So you can see here, once the countdown gets to 2 days, you can no longer buy tickets or switch the house. So if we switch the house, you can see here the cost is going to be 2 DoTx. Betraying your house will cost you 1% of your total purchased tickets. So make sure that you know which house you're going to bet on before you buy your tickets. And you see here, if the house loses, 5% of these tokens will be burned and 10% sent to the early pool. You can find information about the early pool on the Medium. We'll get to that next. The winners are going to split the remaining 85% of the pool outside of this 15% that's taken away. And so you'll see here that if I win, if Balancer ends up outperforming, I will get a 200% return. So it's in your best interest to go against the herd. So let's go to the next tab here, tournament. So you can see here there's a tournament. We'll see who the winner is in the end. To my understanding, this is more about just for entertainment's sake, who the ultimate winner is. Leaderboard, we have the leaderboard of who's contributed the most to the most potential reward. And you can see that number 1 is bet on Balancer, so his reward potential is the highest. Last 10 wars. So you can see here it's very transparent who is making the best calls. So now for this early pool, in order to take part in this, you need to contribute at least more than 100 DoTx token on one or more war to be eligible to enter this pool. And keep in mind that this has to be done in the first quarter of a war. So right now, each war is 4 days. So in order to get in the early pool, I have to enter in the next 19 hours. I have to buy my tickets. And I need to spend more than 100 DoTx. So if I buy 10 tickets, that's 100, I would have to buy 11 in order to do that. So now you're going to see here my 110 DoTx on Rook versus Maker. You'll see my share of the early pool. And here is the value of my current early bag, which if the pool gets bigger, that will change. I cannot stake at this point in time because I have to wait until the end of the long night. So once the next long night starts, I can go and stake my DoTx on the platform for having entered the early pool. So your share for this early pool is going to be calculated on the 25th day, and that's when you'll receive your portion. To claim this share, it will be necessary to lock up some amount of DoTx for a period of time. So you can choose here whether you want 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months. And of course, you get a higher APY for the longer period, and you can click stake here at the end of the long night. Mana. So when you purchase tickets, you're going to get mana. You can also provide liquidity on Uniswap or QuickSwap. Since we're on Matic, I can go to QuickSwap, I can go to Pool, add liquidity, and I can do DoTx and Matic again, or ETH and DoTx. And then I can add this liquidity. I'll have my LP token, and then I would stake. Make sure you select the right exchange here. I could then deposit here my LP token from QuickSwap. So what can you do with Mana? You can purchase these NFTs. Now, the development team has talked about adding utility to these NFTs. We don't know what it is yet. These NFTs, perhaps in the future, will add some additional features to the platform. So you might want to earn some mana and then save up and purchase an NFT. Before we wrap up here, I'm going to show you some extra cool features, such as the chat on the right sidebar here. If you haven't set up your profile, you can do that. It will show the chat of the houses that you are currently in, as well as a general chat. There's no need to go to Telegram to interact with the community. There's also a bridge, so you can bridge your DoTx token between Ethereum and Matic Network, and then you can click this arrow and go vice versa. Lastly here, there's a meme tab, so you can upload your own DoTx related meme, and you'll see here that it's sorted by the ones with the most upvotes. That pretty much covers all the major features of the platform. We're gonna save the rest of the stuff for another video. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If it was, drop me a DM. Let us know if you have any questions. See you in the next one.